Well, hey, G Holla, G dot Holla.
Girl, Ge Holla. Charlamagne the God here, man. Salute to you. Okay.
Shout out to Ge Holla, reaching 1 million listeners on his podcast.
Hey, a shout out to Ge Holla.
All y'all said entertainer, shout out my guy Ge Holla of My Celebrity Life podcast.
It's your girl Cynthia Bailey from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm sending a shout out to Ge Holla.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You know, once in a lifetime, we come across wonderful and divine beings that's on the planet. You know, I would like to refer to them as earth angels because they come onto this planet to show us, to give us a way to bring forth light and information to help us to get ourselves together. Right now, before she comes on, you're looking at a dynamic and multi-talented individual who is making her mark in the fitness entertainment industry. As well as we're going to take it back a little bit in her timeline. Ladies and gentlemen, this wonderful young lady was on a show called Walker, Texas Rangers. If you are familiar with any type of action on TV, that show was the ish. Am I right, Vicky P?
Oh my God, yes, it was. I mean, I absolutely, that was my dad's favorite show. So I watched all the episodes pretty much. Love the show.
Oh, so it's this wonderful young lady. Go ahead. I'm gonna introduce her one more second. We have Veronica's Closet. And Vicky P, she was on the Jamie Foxx show. Did you do that show back in the day?
Yes. Yes, I did. I did.
You're taking it all the way back.
All the way back, yes.
Now, as we fast forward to this day, we're talking about for the Fit4Life series. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Pilar. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
Thank you. It's Pilar, but it's okay.
Okay, Pilar. Okay, Pilar.
Yeah.
Hi, Pilar.
Hi.
Pilar. So, if we may, we know that you're from New York. Can you take us back into your origin story and tell us what was life like growing up back then in New York?
Well, I'm actually from upstate New York. Yeah, so it's a little bit country, There wasn't much going on in New York or Elmira, New York, and we really didn't see many people make it out. I think we're probably known for Mark Twain and Tommy Hilfiger. And yeah, so that kind of really motivated myself to, leave, not in a bad way, but leave and explore the world and, do something different than what was done there, really.
Wow.
Think about it. She was running.
Yeah. I'm out of here, Mom. I'm out. Bye, Dad. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Because a lot of times for those of us that's never been to New York, when you think of New York, we always think of the city. We never think of the country parts, like a Woodstock part of New York, or like you said, a Myra part or whatever. Because in the South, all you ever see is just woods and trees. Now, we get recognition being in Georgia for Atlanta, but even with Atlanta, it's only so much city, and then that runs out very quickly.
That's true. The only thing that really Elmira, New York was really noted for, unfortunately, was the prisons. So a lot of honestly, a lot of the prisoners they would send from New York, they would say, hey, you're going to go upstate. Well, we were the upstate, you know what I mean? So I'm like, why would we want to just be known as like the spot for prisons? Like, that's not cool, So I'm like, well, okay, I'm getting out of here. We're going to do something different with this. We're going to do something. This narrative has to change.
So can you tell us how was health and wellness for you growing up? Because you're still young, but as a younger person, how was the health and wealth for you growing up? Were you like the type, did you eat a lot of burgers and fries and steaks and things of that nature?
Of course, absolutely. But my dad, he was a boxer. So we grew up like really young, having to line up and take boxing lessons from him. I mean, he was no joke, you know. And in school, I played tennis, I played soccer, I was a cheerleader. So we were always very active, and it was just a lifestyle. My sister, actually, to truth be told, my sister is the one who got me into fitness. If you remember, well, I'm not dating myself, I might be dating her, but she would she would wait. I was a wee little ladette. She would wake me up at like 5 in the morning, 4 and 5 in the morning. If you remember, on HBO, they used to have a workout series where they would have beautiful girls. They were beautiful, and they would be on a rotating table working out every morning, or either on Saturdays or something like that. But she would wake me up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to get up to work out with her.
Wow.
Yeah, like literally my dad and my sister, those were the very, very beginnings, the origin of my love for fitness.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And so of course it extended from there. I modeled, and you have to stay fit for obvious reasons.
Right.
And and it fit right in with my future family at that point. And then I had 3 children.
Wow.
And of course, they grew up in fitness, and fitness and sports go together. Can't have one without the other. And now 2 are in college playing football together, my boys.
Awesome.
And and my girl Shalimite is a senior who plays basketball, and she's also in the videos with me. So that was a priceless project. So yeah, I'm excited about it, and excited to share it with you all.
Oh, I'm sure you are, because you don't look like you've had 3 children. You are gorgeous. And my question is, with everything that's going on, how do you just make the time? Like you're just dedicated to fitness, evidently, right? Or it's just deep in your soul. Well, okay, this is scheduled for fitness. This is scheduled for exercise. And like, how do? Because I'm one of those.
So it's been a part of my life. So it's been a part of my lifestyle. So it's not like anything that I separate.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So, but what I do believe, and many people don't, who are like considered the gym rats or whatever. I'm very lenient. I believe in cycles. We live off of cycles. Women live off of cycles. Everything is cyclical in this world. So you can't be on 10 all the time. You're going to exhaust yourself. You can't be in the gym all of the time. Oh, sorry. Hold on 1 second. I got a big one here. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Sorry, guys. He's seen someone walk by. Wow. Okay. So, everything is in a cycle. You can't be on 10 all the time. You can't be in the gym all the time. There's a season and an off season. And I fully enjoy myself when I'm doing either or, so there's a time to really get in and work it hard in the gym, and not just before events. You know what I mean? If you just want to maintain and keep a tone and, keep a muscle mass up or fat percentage down. And then it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel really, really good. You keep your heart rate up, you're staying healthy, you're never caught off guard with having to walk up a flight of stairs and about to pass out. You never want to get to that point. You know what I mean? So I do believe proper preparation prevents poor performance, just in life in general. And I, my children, my young adults are very, very active. So I gotta stay ready. I'm staying ready for them. And I'll be darned if we ever go on a family vacation and I can't get into a bikini. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be looking at my son's girlfriends like, no, I'm not covering up. No, we're all gonna go in the water. We're all gonna be in bikinis. Let's go. So I'm okay with that. It's gonna remain, you know what I mean? So, and men, you guys know what I'm talking about. You want a high valued man. right? Stay fit, stay in shape, stay feeling good about yourself. It really all starts within. You know what I mean? So, gotta take it there.
Okay. All right. Good advice. I'm definitely gonna use that. So I have a question again. So when did you actually get into the modeling industry?
Well, it kind of just merged into what I was doing growing up in Elmira. My parents had us in pageants. I have an older sister, and we did pageants and we modeled there. Tommy Hilfiger, again, is from there. So he would come back and do shows in New York, and we would walk the runway, at that time. And it was like, wow, this is great, and ended up, so I signed a contract the senior year of my college career. And I was with Ford, I was with Elite, I was with Irene Marie. And so it kind of really started completely professional during my college years, where I began to travel, and that's what I did full time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I'm sure. Ford model? Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was lovely. And with them, that got me into, well, I guess I was kind of into acting. I did a few things before then, but I ended up signing with them acting wise as well too. Sorry about my dog.
He wants a piece of the interview too.
He does. My goodness.
I'm just starting the family as well. I am loving your background. I see you got a lot of the Buddha back there, and I appreciate that. That's a lot of good vibes, good energy. No wonder you have like this glow to you. I can tell you have a peace that does not come from man. You got this inner glow. It's amazing. And I see you. Namaste. I appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you. That's true. That's true. I think it's important for people to know, or at some point in their life, they'll realize that everything you need is already inside of you. It doesn't come from the exterior. There's nothing outside. It's inside. Yep.
Good.
Yep. So
Very good advice.
I love the quote that they attribute to Buddha when it says the person came to Buddha and said, "Hey Buddha, can you show me how to eliminate stress and chaos?" And Buddha was like, basically, I can't show you how to eliminate those things, but I can show you how to obtain peace, how to attain tranquility, synchronicity type of thing, alignment. And that's so beautiful, because what you're saying, we try to go out in the world and find everything to feed us, when the whole time, even with a lot of money and fame, you could still feel alone and be alone in a room full of people.
That's so true. And, this may not be popular statement, but even religion teaches you to go outside of yourself. So since we're there, we can just stay. We can hit on it hard. I mean, and it's true. And it gives people a way to escape responsibility. I'm gonna blame the devil. I'm gonna give it over to God. How about you be responsible for your thoughts, your energy? That's what you're giving out. That's what you're going to attract. So meditate, find peace within, get silent, listen to your higher self, find out who you are, find your higher self. And this is, it's a lifestyle that I live. Yeah. And everything is energy. Everything is frequency. And I worked with an amazing producer, The Key, and we created, just a masterpiece, I believe, which is the soundtrack, the music mix to my entire video series. So all the music is original music. It was created in 432 hertz, which is nature's tone. It's a healing tone. So while you are focusing and not even having to think about what to do, which is a form of meditation, because you're following the videos, right? So all other types of thought are gone. All resistant thought is gone. You're focusing you're working out, which is a form of meditation. You're hearing these beats that are touching and grabbing every cell, every atom, all the mitochondria, everything in your body, and it's raising its vibration.
Wow.
So you begin to feel different. Every piece inside of your body, your organs, your blood, every cell starts to vibrate different. You begin to physically move. So all that static energy, all the low vibrations, it has to leave. You're shaking it off physically. Audibly, it's leaving. And you find yourself elevated in a higher vibrational state. You feel better. And you begin to notice, it doesn't even take a long time, but after you spend 12 minutes, 20 minutes, 24 minutes of meditation and focusing on one thing that's making you happy, one thing that you could just enjoy doing, all of a sudden you're going to see things manifest. How is that happening? Because when you're focused, when your vibrations are aligned with your higher self, your vortex is open for anything that you ever wanted and desired, anything that's for your highest good. It's marrying, it's meeting each other, and boom, it begins to come in because you're not resisting yourself. So, I mean, it's a little on the deeper side, but those who get it, get it. There's a reason and a strategic pattern and thought process behind everything dealing with Pilar Fit4Life, trust me. And it's a lifestyle change.
Interesting.
It is. My eyes are closed as you're talking now. You talking
Yeah,
about
I'm like,
voice.
I was moving.
Your voice, I could see purples and oranges, and you know what I'm saying? Your aura was just really vibrating on a certain level.
Yeah. And that's that sound, that's that energy that, you know, like once you're in that, you become it. And then you're constantly emitting it and you're attracting it. It's an ebb and flow. It's a vibe. You're living there. It's a lifestyle. It really is. So this is what Pilar Fit4Life, it will do for you. It is a life-changing system. It's not even a program. It's a way of life. It's changing the way you feel, changing your energy, changing your vibes, changing your thought pattern. So yeah, I mean, get it. I'm so excited about it.
Should be. It sounds amazing.
Thank you.
You're like the oracle from the Matrix right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like we came to consult with you, and you're just giving us these jewels, these seeds that we could just plant in our soul. You know, I appreciate that.
Yes, I'm here for that. I was put here, and I chose to come for a reason. So I understand the assignment.
Thank you.
Yes.
I understand the assignment. I had to launch 3 baby birds. I understand the assignment. I'm ready now.
I'm gonna build my altar for you right back here and put some weights on it and stuff, you know, some Gatorade, you know. Oh hell, you know. Pilar, I'm gonna put the name in the beginning. Pilar. Don't sound French. Pilar.
No.
I'm gonna go to the hood. I'm gonna be like, can I get some Pilar? You gotta do it like that, you know. You just can't say it regular. You can't say Pilar. You gotta Pilar. You gotta put your body.
I like that. That's my new introduction.
I like what you said about health and wellness from the inside. So Vicky P, we're gonna do a domino question. I'm gonna ask you a question, and then we're gonna ask Pilar a question too. So
Okay.
Vicky P, being a woman, you know, and as you age, because, you know, women, you all have a lot heavier responsibility as far as the body. How important is it for you to stay active and to stay in shape and stay in health and wellness? And like you said, it's more than just, you know, you dealing with your family and yourself, but also the exterior world, because whatever was inside of us is attracting our exterior world. So what is your methodology to staying in peace and prosperity and things in alignment? Because I know you're in the healthcare field too.
Yes, exactly. Well, first of all, you know, of course, as I get older, because I'm 50, 4 children, Woo, you know, it is very important, exterior and, you know, inside. And me, I had to start, what I had to do was, it seemed like I was like a garbage can for everybody. You know how everybody just come and just dump all your trash, but they dump it, you know, I was letting everybody just come and dump it in me. And so therefore it was just sitting there, you know, just sitting there. Not because I wasn't eating right or drinking the right things or getting my sleep. It was because I had so much trash. And one day I was like, you know what, I can't do this. I'm 50, but I don't want to look 50. I don't want to look 60. I don't want to look 70. So I just started to shed things away. You know, once I started shedding things away and get all of that negative, all of that junk out of me, then, oh my gosh, I became very proactive. I started focusing on myself. It was about me then. So yes, I definitely agree with Pilar. It's a lifestyle. It is. And once you execute that, it's there and you won't go back to it, because I love me. I love the vibe, the freshness. I'm not heavy. You know, I'm 118 pounds, but then when I had all that garbage, I felt like I was 150. So yes, Pilar, I get everything that you're saying. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was listening. So when we're speaking about Fit4Life, like you were saying, because a lot of times we try to do diets, quick diets, you know, keto diets. We're trying everything else, but we're skipping the original essence and source of it all. And like you said, it is in your mind.
Yeah, true. Very true. And
So,
yeah, I mean, I don't subscribe to the thought of aging. It's in your mind. So with that, everything begins with a thought. And I mean, I've tried fad diets. You know, I've been at a lighter weight, I've been at a heavier weight, and I've felt just as sexy, just as confident, just as wanted by me as ever. So, you know, it starts within. It starts with being able to love yourself and to accept yourself and to know that times are going to change, cycles are going to change, your weight's going to change, your hormones are going to change. Some people think it's because you're getting older. You know, there's pollutants in the air. There's stressors that you have. Women, you have children, and like you are making and creating people, human beings. Okay, like that is no small task. And I don't think people give women enough credit. You know, when it comes to everything that you go through with the birthing process, the pregnancy process, the nursing process. Like I nursed all of mine for 13 months and like I wouldn't have it any other way. It's very taxing, but I loved it. You know, it didn't take any of the stressors away from daily life, but being able to be in a happy place, being able to know how to transmute negative energy or not being around negative people or negative thought, negative movies, negative anything is a lifesaver, really. And finding things that you enjoy doing, being happy. Find something you're happy with, even if it's eating chocolate cake, I don't care. Find something you enjoy doing, you know, looking at flowers, looking at birds, whatever it is, and make that a habit. Every day, spend time just being happy. You can find something that you just love doing. And for those moments of time, more happiness, more of that is attracted to every moment.
that's right.
You know, they say like what, if you get angry for like, 7 seconds, it lasts energetically like in your body for like 7 hours or something like that. I might have, don't quote me on the time frame, but the effect of your emotions have a longer effect on your physical body.
Right.
And so it works literally both ways. Finding moments of peace, moments of solace where you're meditating and you're thinking about nothing. Like your body needs a rest, your brain needs to rest. That's when your body, your soul, your spirit, everything is restored. And it's very hard for women, for mothers to find that time to take, but you're going to have to find, even if it's 4:00 in the morning, I would do that. But part of my joy was being with my children, was raising my children, was having fun with them. Even till now, like when we walk anywhere, a lot of people approach, especially myself and my daughter, because we do a lot of videos together, or dancing together, or TikToks, and at first I think it started to rub some people the wrong way, because it's for their generation. No, because if she's in this generation, I'm in this generation. We're gonna do this thing together, boo. So you have a handle on what your children are going through. You have a handle, or a knowing of where they are in their lives, what they're thinking about. And it's important as a parent for you to keep that constant bond and be in touch with them, and let loose. You have fun too. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot of fun in life. And you need to find things and people, that make you happy and make you want to smile, that give you praises, do it yourself. But, it helps when you have people who believe in the things you believe in, who support you. You may not always have it all the time, but the universe will send what you need when you need it, right on time. And then you'll have your time periods where you're able to build yourself up. Right. And your time periods where you're able to build other people up. Right. Just like you were talking about, like people would dump on you all the time. And as we grow and we're seasoned in life and knowing how to handle and learn how to handle different things, there's different ways to transmute stuff. There's different ways to shield yourself and to shut it down. There's different ways to transmute the energy, like literally physically you can do it and you can see it. But if you're not knowing, you're not knowing, you know what I mean? But once you know better, you do better. And so it's life. It's a growing and learning process. And the more people you can be around who are willing to share their jewels, the better it is. And the further we go and grow as a race, human race. So we're all part of the collective. We all, our eyes and our experiences all pour into the collective bowl. You know what I mean? So, the faster we wake up, the faster we take responsibility, the faster we raise our vibrations and elevate our thoughts. And, the higher just us as a human race we become.
Yes, you are. Exactly.
And what you're saying is, like you said, like you don't use any gimmicks or expensive equipment. The only thing that you need is your body. That's the most advanced organic computer that is in the universe.
Absolutely.
You have an internal clock, like you're speaking about. You have where your body is sending you warning signals and giving you alerts on what you're doing right and wrong. So that's a very powerful statement. You're taking back the power that you thought was taken away from you previously, and it's being restored. And like you said earlier, when it spoke about time, because ironically enough, I have the same understanding of time. Time does not exist. They base time based upon the measurement and the movement of the sun, because the original sundial was off the 4 quadrants of the pyramid that sits in Egypt or Kemet. And on each side, that's what dictates an hour and the time of day that our ancestors created. It has nothing to do with this construct of what we're living under now.
Or this whole Gregorian calendar and all of that. Yeah.
Thank you. It's been changed like 10 times by the church. Yeah. Who are these people to come along later and say, no, you know what? It's 2001. Huh? It's 1 o'clock. What is 1 o'clock? What does that mean exactly? It's
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
We get it. We get it.
Yeah, we get it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Christmas is every day. How are we celebrating the New Year's when it's cold? Nature is in its hibernation, or it's dead, as our ancestors said. Well, not dead, like but it's sleeping. And when we get through the winter solstice until it hits the spring equinox, is when the actual New Year really begins, like in April or something like that. Or in the March.
Yeah.
It's weird. And then you say Happy New Year's. We're in America. The people overseas in the other countries, they're not going to celebrate till the day after. Like, what is this? What is going on?
Exactly. The whole map is upside down.
Twisted upside down.
Right. Africa is huge. What are they talking about?
Yeah, well, you can put every continent in Africa. People don't know that.
Hello. Yeah, you know.
Exactly.
And then
this was the land sown with milk and honey, you know.
Come on.
The Grand Canyon, they have the Egyptian tombs, you know. So what? Oh, do they know about this? I don't know.
I don't know. That's why it's good for them to see that black Buddha behind you, because people don't know about Angkor Watts, where this is your people. You're like, what are you doing? We are the original everything, everywhere. Everywhere they dig, they find black and brown. Everywhere they dig, even in Europe, because Europa or Europe was named after a black princess. Like, come on, people! Like, it's time to really wake up.
Right. And then let's just keep going and bring it all the way back to the woman. Hello, high five. High five goddesses. Yes. Because we all begin as a woman. You know what I mean? Whether they want to admit it or not. Real cultures are matriarchal cultures, not patriarchal. 3 men never created anything. I don't understand that. No soul comes to the earth but by the way of the woman. Oh,
come on.
Let's go.
Girl, come on.
And as a man, I respect that. That does not hurt my feelings. As a man, it makes sense. Like, how can Adam give a woman's his rib when we come from the womb of the rib of the woman? But no other woman has came through any other man except Adam. Doesn't make sense.
Nope. And all we need to do is really question, because when you were little and you heard those stories, I bet you didn't take to it because it didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense.
Yeah, no. The book of astrology, that book that was passed and down the pews, that the stories were from other cultures, and it didn't make sense, right? So there's hidden meanings, and we were taught, to look at it literally, and there's a lot.
A lot.
And until you learn, like you saying, occultism and sigils, and then you learn like, oh, these are just exoteric meanings. These are just stories to talk about the process of the DNA of Yaqub and all these different people that split, and Jacob on the island of Patmos. You know what I'm saying?
Let that Kundalini rise.
That's
up Jacob's ladder. Yes. Let the oil slow down. Yeah, we got it.
Why did a serpent say, if you eat an apple, you'll be wise as God? Huh? What? That does not make sense. You're eating an apple, but you're going to be on God level. Right. Like, no one could explain that. And also with the Adam and Eve story, Cain slays Abel. He goes to another land and finds a wife. I thought y'all said it was 4 people on earth.
It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Why? If this tree is good and evil, why wouldn't you want us to eat it?
Why is it here? I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Now, both of you all have children. You already know if you put something in front of your child and say, don't eat it and walk away, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah.
I've just gotten educated today. This is a good education session for me.
That's good. I like that. I like to be around people, and I surround myself with iron sharpens iron. You never know everything. You're always willing to learn something new. I'm crazy about adventures. So, this is the journey that I'd like to take people on in Pilar Fit4Life, because it's a lifestyle. It's not just fitness. It's not just the music, because it encompasses everything. Your thoughts encompass everything. They create your energy, your vibe, even your belief system. And it doesn't matter what it is that you believe. You know, you'll find a place in Pilar Fit4Life, and there's going to be something that can speak to you. So I do have a website that people can go to and subscribe, pilarfit4life.com. And we'll be sending out newsletters and having lots of fun and having events and stuff like that. But, you know, conversations like this, it is, you know, it's everything, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah.
And I am blessed because I have two beautiful divine essences on the left and the right. You know what I'm saying? We're making the real Holy Trinity right now.
Right.
You know? Absolutely. So let me ask you a question before we let you go, because I know you're busy in the world doing your thing. How important is it now? Because not only, some people say it's a pandemic, some people say it's a pandemic. It's a little bit of both, in my opinion. So how important is it now for us to cut those gym memberships and get this Fit4Life and work at home where you could be comfortable, you could walk around however you want to? Talk to us about that.
Exactly. Well, yeah, we do all want to stay safe, for sure. We have young children, we have our grandparents and great grands and in between. And, you know, the wonderful thing is that you can bring it home. You can bring it on the go. You don't need gym equipment to work out or to stay fit, to change your life. You know, I have a hit with bands. We hit cardio. We do ab work, of course. We do full body. We do have weights that you could even carry around with you. So we hit everything. A cast and crew that is all melanated and hot. So this is eye candy for everybody.
Because I'm looking at the women, I'm like,
I'll take two of those.
Yeah. Right. So we have, you know, it's all age groups. Like my teenage daughter is in it, so she's, you know, it's for the younger ones, it's for the seasoned ones, men and women. You're able to download it. You can get the DVD on Amazon, of course, and then we have the music that you could download and stream as well from all the music platforms, Apple, Spotify, whatever, and, you know, roll around with it in your car, whatever you're doing, playing around, you know, when you're around the house, whatever. I mean, it literally, it changes your whole vibration. I kid you not. So beware. And once you start to listen to it, hit me on IG and let me know what you think. There's some really special songs on the mix. So yeah, I want your thoughts.
A workout video back. I'm gonna be working out too.
Yeah, like, look, I'm already, you know.
Right. That's good. That's where you need to be.
You know, make sure I hit the club with my chest. Yeah, girl, you like that, ladies? You like that?
That's the thing we'll probably just have to watch for.
And then when I put on my tight fitted dress, I don't have to go.
You won't. You'll always be ready.
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Always ready. Yeah.
Very yes.
Cool. You know, like I said, we're gonna Big P got any more questions, so we're gonna wrap it up in a moment.
Well, she hit everything. Actually, that's what I was going to ask about the fitness. Do you have to have any gym equipment and those things? So she answered pretty much everything that I was probably going to touch bases on. So very interesting. I'm definitely going to check that out. Definitely, because I'm like over here just moving and vibing.
Good. Get ready. And I'm telling you, there's 7 videos. You're not going to get bored. You know, there's like all levels that you'll be able to connect with. You'll be able to find somebody in the video that you can connect with and train with, and they're trainers. So we're going to be doing events with them. You're going to be able to meet them, you know, individually, and, you know,
I'm
Go
excited.
from there. Yeah, it's a real exciting movement. So I'm happy about it.
Happy for you.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you so much.
All right. We're gonna play a little game here before we get into this final conclusion. I see that you know a lot about these occultic numbers. I'm looking at you got up here: 30-day transformation in 7 videos. So with the number 7, as you know, it's very divine. It's very inclined. Let's talk about it for a moment. The number 7 is a very interesting number indeed. First and foremost, we know the 7th letter of the alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Amazing how is G, which is also could stand for grand architect, God for the men and goddess for the ladies. Also, we know the number 7, if you take it and turn it a certain way, it creates right angles. And we both know everything is built off of right angles. We also can say, if you come from the places we come from, you may have had an aunt or a grandmother that sent you to the store to play lucky number 7 scratch offs or play my lottery 777. When we look at this number 7, we also see that it's so dynamic in the physical world, the world that we're in now, the matrix, so to speak, the womb. We take 2 7s together and it creates the strongest structure there is on the planet. Matter of fact, we get it right there. Bam. The one all-seeing eye that you have. It's not some Illuminati people that done tricked y'all. That's your eye inside your head, the pineal gland. And it's even in the Bible when it says that Jacob was fighting God or the angel. Now, come on now. You know no man can't fight God or angel. You don't feel for that. And it touched his hip, and it shrunk. And he said, I have seen God eye to eye, and I have won. So we know that's not possible. And I shall call this land pineal. They spelled it differently, which is pineal as the pineal gland. So we also know that with that number 7 holding it still in this frame of this 3rd dimension reality, that you do not see with your eyes, but you see with that one eye. Now, a lot of people say, that's crazy. What are you talking about? No, you don't. Well, I say when you're sleeping, your eyes are closed. How do you dream when you see? How do you see in your dreams with your eyes are closed? So it has to have an understanding that this number 7, along with a lot of other numbers, play a significant role in our everyday living and existence. So, Pilar, you were tasked with the number 7 over your heart chakra, and you were giving the powers of the goddess that you are, that you have awakened to be. I want to know, in history, it could be an athlete, there could be somebody like Billy Blanks, Richard Simmons, whoever. Which 7 individuals would you take on you on this Pilar World Tour of Fit4Life? So you could choose any fitness person, any athlete, any health guru, whomever. If you were tasked to find 7 people, and check this out, they could be living or dead, so you can resurrect them because we're going on this Fit4Life. Which 7 athletes, iconic, muscle-bound people? It could be Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone. It does not matter. Choose 7 people for me. Who will go on this Fit4Life?
Wow. Why would you do that to me? Muhammad Ali.
Bing, bing, bing.
Flojo.
Bam, bam, bam.
Tyson. Gosh. What? This is a hard one.
Any athletes in the world, male, female, doesn't matter, boxers, whoever.
I'm at 3.
I'm like, I hope you don't ask me that question.
I'm only at 3.
Sorry, girl.
You could do movie stars too. We could throw in movie stars.
Oh my gosh,
too.
who would I take with me on a world tour? Gosh, that's 3.
We have 4 more.
we may have stumped the ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you did with that. I mean, I don't know, innately, and I guess maybe it's just because I'm a mom, but I really like these people. You know, because I know moms and dads who really just don't like their children, but I really genuinely like mine. Take all 3 of mine, and they're so funny. So, you get 2 for the price of 1 with each. You get comedians, musician, and athlete. So we're up to 6 right there.
One more.
Oh my gosh. Boy, this is hard. That last one is hard.
You take everybody in their prime. It doesn't
I don't know. Give me some help. Give me some help out there.
Got to phone a friend.
I know. I have part of me two that I would probably, I don't know, try to stuff in the suitcase together. One would be my sister. She used to teach Zumba, and her tenacity and vivaciousness of life is crazy. And she's like an energizer bunny. And Victoria Thomas. So she's the one who helped direct and write and write the workouts with me, and behind the scenes just helped with everything. And she's the owner of Journey Fit here in Dallas. And she used to play on the female football league.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. She's a beast. So definitely her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to the end and you started thinking of people then when you got to the end.
Yeah. Well, like I knew why I would choose the people that I chose. Like, just Muhammad Ali's just everything, his work ethic, the way he studied people, magnificent and bright is anything. Flojo, her fashion sense, of course. Her work ethic. Tyson, his animalistic work ethic. And his ability to be just so raw, and his passion for fighting was so, like, if you could just bottle it up and sell it, it's rage in a good way, like that. If you grew up in the hood, we had ices. We had an icy lady, right? Who would sell ices, frozen Kool-Aid for like 10 cents, and if you get the icy and you take your fork and you're just like pounding away on it, when you got to the center of it, that was a real juicy part. That's what you wanted to get to, you know what I mean? So like Tyson is like that wrapped up, just that real juice, like a ball of passion and rage at the same, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, my team will be like, it might be a little dangerous, but we would never run out of energy.
Oh no, never.
Yeah.
And you have a bodyguard at the same time.
Right. Exactly.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
My 7. Yeah.
And along with you would make 8. And as you know, 8 is also a divine number. When we study the DNA sequencing, we see when we spread them apart, it makes into that divine 8 as well. And I just want to tell you, just like your DNA that's on the planet that's running in your veins in your body, long live Pilar forever. May your name be echoed throughout every room before your feet even touch there. May success just wrap around you like a crown that's on your crown chakra head right now with that jewel in the center. You forever shine, because you are one of the most perfect illuminations there is on this planet. And we appreciate you and we honor you today. And we hope, and not that we hope, we know as we speak those things into existence, as we talked about manifesting, you are going to be one of the biggest fitness people on this planet, because your energy and your essence is going to carry us into health and well-being and help many of us get our minds back together once we gather our bodies and get rid of all that pollutants. So we definitely salute you today, Queen. We appreciate you for being on the show. And before I let you go, if I may ask, can you give us a shout out? Can you let the people know that you're on My Celebrity Life and I'm Ge Holla and that's Vicky P, if you don't mind?
Okay. First, Ashe, and thank you so much. I receive all of the blessings. Thank you very, very much. And you're on My Celebrity Life with
GeHolla.
Okay, right, GeHolla, and you know you got to cut this, right?
Don't worry, I messed your name up at the beginning. Don't cut. You gave me that universal black girl look. You was like, I know my name. Damn, my bad.
No, and it's P.
I'm GeHolla, and let her know your name, Vicky P. I'm sorry, I'm speaking for you.
Vicky P.
Yes, Vicky P.
Vicky P. Okay, got it.
Yes.
And it's I'm on, you're on.
Just say I'm on My Celebrity Life with GeHolla and Vicky P. Please.
Okay. I'm on My Celebrity Life with GeHolla and Vicky P.
I appreciate you. Did we miss anything today? How well did we do? You know, I'm down for online review. You know, was it good?
No, you guys are awesome. You're awesome. You know, you gotta, kind of, you walk light sometimes because you don't know where people stand, just in general with the overstanding that we have. So, I was like, okay, yeah, let's go, guys. No, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Definitely. Stay in touch.
I'm glad that you noticed my radio voice because I do change it up a little bit. So
It's okay. I got one too.
You have one too.
Right.
Yes,
We can
girl.
hit the quiet storm. We all can hit that quiet storm in whatever way you want.
Hey, they say
in the morning,
as attractive as your voice, so gotta change
right. The morning, the noonday, the night. It doesn't matter. My Celebrity Life with GeHolla and Vicky P.
Yes.
Oh my God, you are so dope. I don't want to hold you any longer because I know you have things to do. Thank you again for being on the show.
Thank you.
Vicky P, show some love before we get up out of here to our wonderful guest.
Yes, thank you so much, Pilar. And everything was so inspirational. Everything. I mean, I'm vibing over here now, just thinking about the music and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna check it out. So, and thank you so much for answering all my questions.
Definitely, no problem. Thank you for having me again. And again, log on to pilarfit4life.com, subscribe, leave your information so I can get in touch with you and let you know what's going on. You can hit me up at Pilar Sanders on IG, Facebook, Twitter, and also Pilar Fit for Life, just to keep up with what we're doing and where we'll be, when we'll be, in your city, your town, wherever you are.
Exactly.
So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Thank you all for tuning in, tapping in. Holla, holla. Peace.